In the Iberian Peninsula, farmers are growing more and more profitable fruits such as avocados. They are replacing traditional fruits like citrus. However, one avocado requires 70 liters of water to cultivate. People are paying for this with droughts and wildfires.
If they're sucking the water to that area, it will disappear from some areas. The next generations, what kind of planet they're going to get with these greedy people? They all very selfish person. All they can think it's about money, profit, lifestyle. They don't bother. They say it's to feed people. Well, I know that I can live without avocados, but I can't live without water.
Farming choices that rely on the market rather than ecology are transforming the Iberian Peninsula from a species-rich wetland to a desert. At the same time, the transport of food from farms to the city also puts pressure on the environment. Road transport emits 1.8 kilograms of CO2 per ton-kilometer, while this number is 6.8 by plane. In addition, a large proportion of the population from smaller cities move to larger ones, making farm-to-small city transport less worthwhile. Moreover, the movement of people has left many vacant houses in smaller cities. How can small cities make food self-sufficient to reduce emissions? And can we return vacant areas to nature and non-human species? Making the ecology better by degrowing and regrowing the city. How can farms and cities negotiate and work together to balance the market and ecology? Let us introduce an autonomous biosystem. Iberaland. Iberaland proposes a new trading system based on Biocoin, a cryptocurrency whose value is correlated to ecological health. The implementation is tested through a simulator. The goal is to inform users of their impact as well as to stimulate propositions, potentially bridging the gap between urban and rural area. In Iberaland, different technologies applied: object detection, machine learning, drone detection, Internet of Things, and so on. To achieve the goal, Iberaland system launched 2 farming modes: eco-modernist and eco-romantic. Eco-romantic's goal is to reduce energy cost and carbon emissions, make food self-sufficient and cohabit with non-human friendly by degrowing and regrowing the city. For the eco-romantic, we analyzed occupancy heat map for degrowth decision-making and analyzed sunlight to design different voxels. Players can also upload original design to the game. The gameplay data are collected for degrowth strategy generation. Eco-modernist's goal is to make use of the development of technology and ecological knowledge to reasonably plan and protect nature, reduce the interference caused by humans and restore the vitality of nature, meeting human needs at the same time. For the eco-modernist, ML object detection is trained for collecting species data. Resources needed, output of plants and food chain are studied for game rule setting. Considering many people are not sure they are eco-modernist or eco-romantic, we design a questionnaire to make them know their ideas better. Firstly, let's enter eco-modernist's world.
Welcome to Iberaland. I am your guide. Here is the farmland close to Moguer. Its main duty is providing food for the city. As you can see, since the former farmer planted only for money without considering ecology, the environment has been damaged. To change this terrible condition, we introduce Iberaland system and invite you to improve this land. Please walk around and talk to others.
I am Sophia, your neighbor. Welcome to visit my land later.
He is Marco, an employee of Iberaland Water Infrastructure. Please follow him to see his manager. Just like the manager says, this infrastructure controls the distribution of water resources based on the different bioscore. They have the right to reduce water supply to your land if you plant unreasonably. Or you can use Biocoin to buy additional water.
Since you know the basic condition of Iberaland, you can plant now. Your first step is to remove the less eco-friendly crops. Then, plant new crops as you like in the empty land. The influence of them to economy and ecology are collected from reality. Reasonable planting combination has the possibility to attract rare wild animals to your land. Congratulations! Wild deer appear on your farm. You can enter the first perspective to find them. Your operations will cost money and Biocoin. You can get money by selling crops. Please remember, you are a farmer who needs money to live, and also an eco-modernist willing to change the bad ecological environment. Each operation will directly influence the bioscores and environment in your farm. Farming is not an easy job like this game. Once your planting choices damage the environment in reality, it needs several years to recover. What this game wants to show is the visualization of ecological and economic changes, so that farmers can test what kind of planting methods can balance ecology and economy. Here is market. You can see different eco-modernists and eco-romantics with their own ideas about planting. These ideas are decided by most popular choices from other players. You must work with them to avoid causing crops waste and meet the whole city demand. Now, click Forecast button to see how your agriculture decision affects the site. Congratulations, if you can keep the current planting pattern, the environment will get better. Your actions will be recorded to help us find more reasonable planning patterns and optimize this system. Now, let's enter the eco-romantics world.
Welcome to Iberaland and welcome to M-City.
The prototype of M-City is Moga, a city in Spain.
Lots of people have moved out, and the occupancy here is getting lower. I would say, degrowing the house is a good way to stay sustainable.
So, the goal of this mode is trying to degrow the city to reduce the farming pressure and feed the city population with limited energy. Now you can start exploring. Some voxels can be built directly on the floor. Take your time, it will be delivered from the voxel factory. I would suggest that the heat map function allows you to see the usage rate of the space to make better decisions. Demolishing some parts can gain recycled materials, while selling unnecessary furniture can gain money. Be careful of the structures, they can't be demolished. Time to do the monthly check. That's not good, since you didn't do much. You may need to exchange some resources. And try other planting combinations to get a higher bio score. Yes, a smart move, using the public area for extra income and building equipment to gain more energy. Do the monthly check when you want to know the performance of the current degrowing method.
Hi. Don't you think Biocoin is amazing? Knowing about the market, knowing about how other people perform and make your decisions, that's how you make money with Biocoin.
Buff unlocked. The Market Observer. With this buff you are more likely to exchange Biocoin at a higher rate. Your neighbor is also degrowing their house as time passes. The neighbor's behaviors are based on other players around the world. The weather may change through the year, this may affect scoring. Now you have explored and experienced monthly checks for at least 8 months. You can see the simulation result based on the decisions you made in this game. Congratulations! Your decisions are reasonable and sustainable to some extent. The result is as shown. If you keep your effort on degrowing, the ecology will become better. Thanks for your gameplay data and result have been sent to the developer for optimizing the system. BioPlanet is the platform bound with the simulation game. The gameplay data will be fed to the platform to improve the system. The market function aims to make the transparent food supply chain so that people can fully understand crop information and improve their consumption structure. This helps achieve our ultimate goal of balancing ecological and economic values. Voxel information is also shown here. Then users can trade Biocoin on the platform. This is how Biocoin helps connect ecology and the market. Also, users can upload original designs to the game developers to get tested in the game and have further impacts on the real world. Thank you for exploring Iberaland's world with me. Let's go back to reality, and remember, you can live without avocado.